Hello, and welcome to Virtual Content Creation. A lot of us have ways to deliver our content to our students virtually, whether you're using Google Classroom, Edmodo, or another platform. But how do we create awesome, engaging content for our students virtually? Well, today I'm going to share with you my top 4 ways to do that, knowing that there are thousands of ways, but these are my top. So clearly, one way that we use a lot to connect with others is through Facebook. And Facebook Live specifically is an awesome way to deliver content. You can schedule Facebook Live events to do story times, read alouds, activities. If you're looking to deliver content such as a workout class or a gym class, you could do that here through Facebook Live as well. The key is to ensure that your audience has accessibility to your Facebook Lives. And if you're doing Facebook Lives with an organization, there's some admin and user rights that need to be discussed as far as who's doing what. But if you're doing a Facebook Live just individually, it's super easy. You do it right through Facebook. The videos stay. It's really nice to even grow your library if you have specific types of videos that you do. And what I really, really love about a Facebook Live is that you still can get that sense of community. You can see who's watching. You can be looking through the comments. So if Facebook Live scares you, I understand being live is a little nerve-wracking, but just remember, when you're up in front of a classroom or when you're instructing a workout class, you're live. The difference here is that it's just captured, and what a cool opportunity to be able to see how we interact with our students, how we sound, maybe some patterns that we have that we could work on, or not, whatever. But Facebook Live is definitely an easy, user-friendly tool to deliver your content. In the comments section of this video, I will be sharing the link that's below here to a Facebook Live example video that I did with a Mommy and Me workout class. So you guys can check it out to see if anything from there inspires you at all. So YouTube is obviously a popular video outlet, and YouTube, as far as content creation is concerned, is super awesome. It's a way for you to be proactive when it comes to your content delivery. It's a way for you to be able to actually organize your content into different playlists. So for example, if you were doing read alouds, exercise classes, math, mini lessons, you would be able to have different playlists for those. What I love most about YouTube is that it saves space on your device because you can record your videos right through the YouTube platform. You're not needing to take up all of your space on your cell phone or your computer. I also love the privacy settings that YouTube offers you so that you are in complete control of who has access to your videos. The editing tool in YouTube is pretty great also, but I love that with this pre-recorded link, you can share it in a multitude of ways on your social media platforms, via email to maybe a whole class, on those Edmodos or Google Classroom options that you already have into existence. So I love YouTube for mini lessons. And then I love utilizing things like Edmodo or Google Classroom for like the homework, the discussion, the projects, but then the YouTube option to kind of be prepared in how you are delivering is just really easy. It's free and it's organized. That's why I love YouTube. All right, and my favorite way of delivering content virtually is through PowerPoint, actually. In PowerPoint, you are able to create a PowerPoint presentation and then do a specific slide recording for whatever slide you wish. So this is actually what I'm using right now to record this video. I love it because it helps you break things down slide by slide, and you can just talk about specifically that one thing before transitioning on to the next thing. You don't have to have that awkward transition of what am I supposed to do here? But I also love it because when you say silly things like I just did, you could stop this video right now and re-record it just on this slide without having to start all the way from the beginning. I specifically love this option for content with transitions, like I said before, and or with multiple steps. So for example, let's say you wanted to do a video of an online baking class, and you started, step by step explaining what to do. Each step could be a different slide, and then you could have a different video explaining each step. I use this often when I do, a mini lesson with a read aloud and then launch a project or an activity afterwards. So I kind of break it down step by step there. It all depends on your version of PowerPoint, so you have to kind of check into that and make sure that you have the slide recording option. And it depends on if you're using PowerPoint online or PowerPoint local too. So check that. The PowerPoint local with the slide recording function is what you're going to want for this one. All right, in a virtual classroom or a virtual meeting space, or basically just a virtual room, is done with Zoom. In the next slide, you'll see my instructional video on kind of like the step-by-steps for Zoom, but Zoom is an amazing tool to recreate a community or an environment together, Brady Bunch style. So here's a story of a man named Brady, right? Like all the different tiles. You can have Zoom meetings with multiple people. You can share content. You can have live class. You can have your whiteboard. You can have your book. You can have your math manipulatives. You can schedule meetings ahead of time. You can go right into one immediately and have a shareable link. Zoom is an amazing tool. So if you're like, oh, how do I do my staff meeting? Check out Zoom. If you're like, oh, how do I teach chemistry virtually? Check out Zoom. Zoom is amazing because you can, ahead of time, say to your students or your learners or your meeting participants, hey, at 12 o'clock on Thursday, bring X, Y, and Z to class with you because we're going to need it to do whatever it is you need to do. Zoom is free. But there's also a paid option that you can use that gives you more features. But check it out, especially if you're sitting here going, if I can't be with these people, how can we still be together? Zoom is the amazing tool for online content, for virtual learning specifically, that helps me teach people that you can be virtual and still experience face-to-face. Being a virtual learner or accessing virtual content does not mean you're in a closet somewhere, with a computer all by yourself. There are so many ways to connect, and I hope that you learned about a few of them here today. Please reach out to me, send me a direct message if you have any questions, or if you even wanted to hop into a Zoom room and kind of walk through some of these in a training. I'm here to help, and it would be an honor to do so. Have a great day.